Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex and welcome back to some more GTA 5, where today we're going to be looking at some more new cars upcoming in the latest After Hours DLC update for GTA Online. This car is, as of right now, as I'm recording this video, unreleased. I can't tell you when it's going to come out, or maybe it's already out by the time I post this video, I don't know. But today I want to take just a quick look at this. The Pontiac Aztec looking thing. This thing is gross looking. I mean, it is a bit scratched up. Let me just repair this for a second. Yeah, it's weird. It's definitely got some Pontiac Aztec in the rear. Not entirely sure what the front's supposed to be. Perhaps some sort of weird concept style Jeep or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But it's just another weird car to add to the plethora of other weird cars that have been added in GTA recently. So today we're going to be taking a look at this thing, because there's actually a few tuning parts and stuff. So we'll make an online version build where I won't use any other mods, and then I'll do a single player build where I'll have some extra mods used in order to make it even better. But before we do that, there's going to be some comments on the screen. These are comments featured from the previous video. If you would like your comments featured, you can leave them in the comments section below. I'll pick some at random and feature them at the start of the next video. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. _Figureight for Instagram and at Figureight for Twitter. Both links for that are in the description below, as always. So, let's just go ahead, and can I smash open that? I can. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Let's just go down here. Seems I don't think we've actually parked up here before. And let's check this weird new car out. So what you're looking at here is the Canis Free Crawler. Very weird and very interesting car. I mean, you can just take a look at the styling. There's some very weird things going on, especially with this. That's very strange. In fact, I want to see how that door looks when it's open. So let's just have a look at the door control thing. Let's just go for front left, front right, rear left, rear right. Ah, look, there we go. Oh, that's interesting, Rockstar. I've even put little details in that part of the door. Did we have that on many other cars? I don't think I've noticed that before, but, well, there's some detail there. That's pretty cool. Then we have, under the hood, as you can see here, a little bit of a 3D engine. Not that much going on. Very weird textures on the throttle bodies there. And then, on the trunk, we have... Oh, it actually opens up both ways. Oh! I like a bit of interesting new weird animation for stuff. That's very weird. And very cool. And there is our boot right there. So, let's go ahead and shut all this down. I don't think there is a boot 2 on this one. No, nothing like that. And let's move on then to the mods. So actually, there are some liveries. We'll check those out at the end. So we'll start with front bumper. So we have the stock. We have the primary bull bar. We have the secondary color bull bar. And then we have the heavy duty setup. Does that just add a bit on the front? I swear that added something on the side. Something flashes up for a second. Yeah, that's just GTA being GTA. So that has a much more heavy duty thing. I like how that looks, especially with this like little extra bit going on here. Yeah, I like how that looks. We're going to go for that. Then on the rear, we have the stock rear. In fact, we should probably make this not so shaded. Quite a harsh sunlight here. There we go. Let's have a better look. So we have the stock rear. Then we have the secondary color plate bit. Just this bit here in a secondary color. Then we have this with the Canis badging, which is actually 3D and in carbon fiber, which is an interesting touch. And then we also have that with the secondary color. I'm going to go for that Canis bit because I actually like how that looks, especially with the nice little 3D carbon fiber badging going on. Very different. Then for the side skirts, we have the stock. We actually have quite a few options here. We have the metal grating step. By the way, these textures are quite low, which I thought they would be a bit higher for a car, but it doesn't matter. So then we have the primary color step, the secondary color. We have the metal grating alt step. Then we have that in the primary color, secondary color. And then we have the Patriot alt step. We also have some lightweight versions, lightweight chrome, lightweight carbon, lightweight primary, and lightweight secondary. Well, it seems we've gone for this carbon bit here. Shall I just go for the carbon bit there and just make this like an all carbon build or something? Let's just do that. Then on the exhaust, I don't think there's actually going to be that many more carbon bits. There is a carbon exhaust though, I see. So we have the stock, then we have the titanium tipped, then we have the carbon exhausts. There's a definite irregularity between some of these parts, because I mean the stock exhaust looks dreadful, the titanium one looks equally dreadful, but then the carbon one looks really nice and clean and a bit more high def. And then we also have this chrome one, which also looks very nice. I'm going to go with the carbon one, just so we can have for the full carbon theme. Then on the chassis, this is actually going to be a windbreaker. Okay, So we have the stock, which is just nothing. Then we have the primary colour windbreaker right there. I was about to say I imagine there's a Patriot one, and I've just realised there is right at the bottom of the list. Yeah, that's pretty standard affair. Rockstar's done that a few times. So we'll have the secondary colour. We have the carbon windbreaker, and then we have the Patriot one right there. I'm going to go for the carbon because I want to go for the all-carbon build on this one. It would be nice if we could have made that rear bit carbon as well. Is that carbon there? There's a bit of carbon there. Okay, so for the grille, we have the stock grille. We're going to have to move this around again. So we have the stock. We have the chrome grille. The carbon grille. Interesting to have that in carbon. We have the chrome horizontal. The carbon horizontal. The chrome alt, which actually makes it look quite hummery. Then we have the carbon alt. The primary colour alt. The... Ooh, I like that. I like the bit of badging going on. Canis also makes it look a little bit Ford, perhaps. Then we also have that in carbon as well. And accented grille as well. That's going to be the secondary colour. So I'm going to go for carbon. I have a feeling that those lines are the primary colour, but I wanted the carbon as well, so we'll go for that. Then on the hood, we have some carbon options as well. We have the stock. We have the carbon hood, just this little bit right here. Then we have the vented hood, which is just the vent in carbon. We have the step plate, if you want to make this look a little bit more heavy duty. I mean, if we are going carbon, maybe I shouldn't go for such a heavy duty front bumper thing. Maybe I should just have that quite small. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll do the heavy duty one for the next one. So then we also have the secondary step plate, as you can see. So it's actually changing the colour of the metal there, it seems. Then we have the carbon vented hood, which is just the carbon hood and the carbon vent together. Then we also have combinations of the carbon ones with the step plates as well. Well, I'm just going to make this like a high spec'd out carbon one, so let's just go for that. Then on the fenders, we have mud guards right there, as you can see, just on the rear. No front ones, just these little bits there. We'll go for those. And then on the roof, we have the snorkel or the box snorkel. And the box snorkel is not carbon, but it's still black, and I think looks cool, so I'm going to go for that. And then it's just a case of engine, brakes, transmission, and yeah, that's it. No extras? Nope. We'll go for some turbo. And then, well, we'll set the paint. We've already got the paint as it is. Let's just see what sort of liveries we have to choose from. So we have the stock. We have the Canis. We might actually have to check these out without the carbon. We might actually check these out in the next build just to get another quick look, because I have a feeling some of this is going to be missing some parts. But we have this, which is going to have the yellow on the rear and the Canis badging on the side, which I quite like the look of. This other Canis one sort of, it breaks apart with this, which also I think might be secondary colour related. I'm back and forth here, but I'm discovering this card just as much as you guys are. Let's just get a secondary. Ah, it is. So we could actually have that all the same colour if we wanted. It's just this bit here. It's not the bit on the rear bumper. It's just that bit there. So actually, I think the silver would make that side bit look better with the Canis as it is. But let's just keep looking. So we have that. Then we have the dirty Canis, which just has this sort of like dirt look on the front. And then the yellow on the back with the Canis writing. Then we have the Mountain Soldier, which again I think would look quite good if we had this matte sort of olive drab or something. Then we have the Chiansky Ranger, which also has the Chiansky crafted in Blaine County Premium Garments sign going on there. Ooh, okay, the roof is all completely done. Look at that. That's funky looking. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some stuff missing on that, which we'll check out in a little bit. Then we have the Minemax version. Not sure. I thought Minemax was a car manufacturer, but this is the Canis. Okay, maybe I'm thinking this wrong. Maybe Minemax something else. Now I'm completely confused with that. Anyway, then we also have the Viceroy, which is the Viceroy Hotels and Resorts. So this would be like some sort of expensive thing that they would bring hotel guests around in, or like used by the grounds keepers or something. I don't know. Then we have the Black Eagle Hunter, which has this sort of leaf looking camouflage going on. We also have this on the roof as well. Black Eagle Handgun Specialists. So most of these actually look like sort of like premium company cars in a way, rather than like racing liveries or anything. And then we also have, that is cool. That is cool. So actually, instead of just having like the pure lifeguard vehicles, we can now have some extra vehicles with lifeguard liveries. I like that. That is very cool. Los Santos Lifeguard. So actually, for this build right here, because I wanted to make this look a little bit premium, I think the Viceroy actually sort of goes, especially with the silver and everything. Or we'd go for the dirty Canis. I'm actually going to go for the Viceroy because I want the next one to be a little bit different. So there is our first build done. This is just my online build. We could also go ahead and change the wheels and stuff, I guess. But these wheels do look quite big and quite nice. I have a feeling that these off-road ones are going to be a little bit smaller. Oh, actually, they're not. And in fact, they're actually a little bit wider. So we could go for one of these. In fact, there we are. The 5-star. That looks pretty nice right there, but I think we might make the wheel colours a little bit darker. Something like that. Frostbite or stone silver. Or just default. Yeah, default. That looks nice. It's quite different. It's very weird that it's got the Viceroy hotels and resorts on it. This is definitely some very specific look for a car. But do you know what? It's fun to just make some fun builds. So, let's now do the final build where I'm going to use mods. And also I'm going to just speed through. It seems that we've already looked for all the parts, so I'll see you when we're finished. Okay, so here we are with the almost finished build. I actually just tried to do the wheels, then realised that as soon as I had the liveries, it's going to reset the wheels. But I just wanted to quickly run through the liveries now that we have a full looking car with no carbon to break away any of the designs. So we have the Canis, which does actually have a lot more going for it, especially as we have the Canis on just the one side here. It's not all sort of mirrored. So we have Canis written there, we've got it here, we've got it there. That's pretty cool. Then we have the dirty Canis, which does have the same sort of stuff on both sides, but as you can see, we do actually have the Canis badging and a lot more dirt visible now that we have that one. I still think that looks pretty cool. But then we also have the Mountain Soldier, which I think is the one I might go for. As you can see, we've also got the army stuff going on there and there. I really like that one. I'm just into some sort of army stuff today. Then we have the Chiansky Ranger version, which has, as you can see, a lot more of the badging and the logos and stuff in the front. Adventure, outdoor. Especially because also, as you can see, I've actually not done the carbon on this front little windshield bit. And it's actually added some livery stuff there as well. And then we have the Mindmact, which is just going to have this stripe going through. We have the Viceroy, which has had some extra stuff on the bonnet. We have the Black Eagle, which again, very simple, has an eagle there. And just some more of the livery going round. And then we have that rescue, lifeguard rescue, especially with that wind bit as well. I really like how that looks. That is very cool. But I'm going to go for the Mountain Soldier for this one. And I think actually maybe I will go for the olive drab or foliage green or something instead of the desert tan that I was going to go for. I might just go for the olive drab. It's very cliche, but I just like how it looks. So I'm going to do that. And in secondary color, I'm going to go for matte and make that desert tan. That sort of works. Yeah, or foliage green. No. I think actually even dark earth looks pretty cool. I'm going to go for dark earth. It's an interesting mix. We don't really do it that often, so let's do that. And then I should probably go ahead and just change what I was doing with V-Stancer, because it's reset all of my wheels, so we need to make them wider again, and basically bigger again until they actually touch the ground. And there we go. That is my offline single-player build using V-Stancer to make the wheels a little bit bigger, and to use these custom wheels as well with these actually custom treads. They look a bit more bulky and stuff compared to the usual one. You can let me know in the comment section below which one of these builds do you like. And in fact, when this comes out in GTA Online, perhaps you can go ahead and send me pictures of yours on Twitter. You can, or even tag me on Instagram, whichever one you like. You can find those in the description below. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the looks of this car. Oh, and actually also let me know what you think about the Pontiac Aztec, because it's definitely got some Pontiac Aztec in there. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.